MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Dylan Bundy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for
Leading
baseball
off tonight
here
for
this evening.
Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Standing in now, Jorge Velasquez. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Altuve leads off second with nobody out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. That's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2 balls and a strike to count.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 2-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Hara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, John Castaneda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 3 runs already home here. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Castaneda makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. He's not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Miles Harper. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Bases are empty here with two men out. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 3-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Ben Lively gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Carlos Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A shot down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Russ Birch.
Into the box now, Russ Birch. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well.
Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Velasquez takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
Leading off for Houston, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Kevin Sierra.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
into right field. That's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both
Batting
of them hit
nine.
on the absolute
The center
screws.
fielder.
One's right at one guy,
Elton
and then one's a single.
Garner.
Go figure.
In now, Elton Garner. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Sierra stands at first with one out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make
batter,
good pitches.
the second
Even on
baseman.
2-0, you just can't
Jose
lay one right down the middle.
Altuve.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Now the double steal is on here, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Looks like the
third
pitching coach
baseman,
is going to
number
come out and
4.
have a word with him.
Jorge
Don't like to see that in the second inning, but
Velasquez.
once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Velasquez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
1-2.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter,
Boy, this
number
guy's
1.
having a great
Shortstop,
game here so
Carlos
far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Your
Marcus
attention,
Stroman
please.
enters from the
Now
pen in
pitching
just
for
the
the Red
second
Sox.
inning, so they'll hope to get some
Number
length out
10,
of him and have him stay out there
Marcus
for a while.
Stroman.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set and the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it
The
3.
right fielder,
Good
number
job
30,
right there of keeping it simple
Nomar
and putting the ball in play.
Mazara.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball well outside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros lead it 6-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Maxwell Belliard waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
Batting fifth,
a 3-2
the
offering
catcher,
that was right on
Maxwell
the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase
Belliard.
him. He doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Maxwell Belliard. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Altuve for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job
Batting
on the
fifth,
mound to bounce back from the
right
leadoff
fielder,
walk. Those are
Scott
usually pretty
Hara.
costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Scott Hara takes this the other way to right. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Houston.
So striding in, Sean Castaneda.
No.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castaneda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Walsh scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the catcher, Miles Harper.
Ready for another chance. Miles Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Castro calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now to the plate, Ruben St. Odd. He starts the inning.
Leading
and
off
they're down
for
6
the
in the
Red
early
Sox,
going. So what do they need
the
to do to
left
claw
fielder,
back into this thing?
Ruben.
Well, first of all, Matt, I
St.
think they
Odd.
need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
On, he pops it up. Velasquez in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, the 3rd baseman, Darren Handy.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Mauricio Walls will be next. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the Green Monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what good
Batting
hitters do.
ninth,
You get a pitcher like
the second
just
baseman,
explode on it. He
Mauricio
blasted that one over the
Walls.
left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Walls, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 12,
He was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead,
Castro.
a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Carlos Castro. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Castro, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garner is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Kevin Sierra. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Elton Garner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Sierra gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Castro is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He carries a .315 batting average. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Ready once again, Jorge Velasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch.
The right fielder,
My goodness.
30, Nomar Mazara.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Castro is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 7 and the Red Sox 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Russ
Leading off
Birch. He'll
for the
try
Red
and do
Sox,
what he can to work toward
the
cutting into
shortstop,
this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Strike taken up in the zone.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garner is right there, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Striding in, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The first baseman.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Lively has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, Sean
Leading off the
Castaneda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Sean Castaneda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Bird has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And there are
catcher,
the final numbers for the
Miles
Boston starter. Clearly not the
Harper.
postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping in, Miles Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now batting.
Standing in
the
now,
first baseman,
Daniel Vogelbach. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on.
No, that
Ball 3. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting.
Stepping in
The
now,
left fielder,
Kevin Sierra. Line
Sierra.
towards center field. Castro is there. 2 gone.
Boy,
Now
sometimes
batting,
they say you
the
hit it
center
hard and
fielder,
good things will happen.
Elton
Well, that's not the case right
Garner.
there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Elton Garner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Jose Altuve would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying?
Now
when you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging.
Altuve.
Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Garner at second with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Castro makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 9-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone.
Leading
we'll
off
see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
The catcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Maxwell Belliard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Harper is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
A little bit over
fielder.
halfway home tonight.
Scott
Bottom of the 5th
Hara.
as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding in once again, Scott Hara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Velasquez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Sierra is after it, and they can't run it down. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late
32.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Ruben St. Odd. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in, Jorge Velasquez.
Leading off
already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Jorge Velasquez.
First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for the Astros.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 home is a cold strike on the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
The right fielder,
yeah, Matt, that's 30. The advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Walls has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren Handy will start things
Leading
out in
off
their half of
for
the
the Red
6th as
Sox,
they look to shake things
the
up
third
here
baseman,
for a lineup that, quite
Darren
frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Mauricio Walsh.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Walsh. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Now the pitch.
That's a
And a
ball.
pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Carlos Castro.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Ladies
Rich
and gentlemen,
Anderson
your
enters
attention,
now in a
please.
mop-up role as
Now
he'll try to
pitching for
keep
the
the
Red
deficit
Sox.
right where it is.
Number 5, Rich Anderson.
Now the Astros designated hitter,
Leading off for the
Sean
Astros.
Castaneda.
The designated
His last
hitter.
at-bat didn't go
Sean
his way as he popped out in foul
Castaneda.
territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many
Now batting,
breaking
the
ball
catcher,
ambushes in the game
Miles
anymore. He had to know that pitch
Harper.
was coming.
Stepping in now, Miles Harper, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Castaneda aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Castro waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Digging in, Daniel Vogelbach.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there.
Up
He
next
tried
for
to
the
get him to
Astros,
chase, but he
the
laid
left
off
fielder,
some really tough
Kevin
pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the
Sierra.
cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Kevin Sierra. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. First and second now, one man out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
Please join
One
with the
left for
traditional
Houston, but they still
seventh-inning
hold a
stretch.
commanding 9-1 lead. So stepping in, Russ Birch as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
The
It doesn't look
shortstop.
very promising
Russ
so far in this one as
Birch.
we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Down and away, ball one. Now here it comes. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sierra has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty, one man out.
That's ball
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garner giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your
Matt
attention,
Barnes
please.
takes over pitching
Now
duties,
pitching
looking to
for
get
the
that
Astros.
final out now here in this
Number
7th inning.
36, Matt Barnes.
Into the box, Maxwell Belliard, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in, Elton Garner.
Leading off for Houston, the center fielder, Elton Garner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking
Now
fastball all the way
base.
there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Garner stands at second with no outs. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The third baseman, number 4.
Well, that graphic
Jorge
there tells you all you need to know about this
Velasquez.
particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Next up for the Stros, Jorge Velasquez. First offering on its way. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. One out and a runner on third. Line to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Correa has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave one, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Striding in for Boston,
leading
Scott
off
Hara.
for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Scott Hara.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so
The
far.
left fielder, number 32.
That's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Lazar is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to
The
date
third
on the
baseman,
numbers for our 2
Darren
starters. It's our starter comparison,
Handy.
and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in to try it again, Darren Handy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hara leads off first with one away. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be two. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's
the second
big.
baseman.
You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Walls. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Carlos Castro, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery will get him out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Your attention,
McCormick
please.
trots in from
Now
the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Matt McCormick.
Into the box, Russ Birch. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. McCormick is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Astros lead this one 9-2. Travis Mata comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for ball 3. .3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Striding into the box,
Castaneda.
Castaneda. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Mazara on at first. Nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have
Now
their
batting,
calls go their
the
way
catcher,
on close pitches, but
Miles
not this time. I think that was
Harper.
actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Miles Harper, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Derek Roberts takes the mound as he's been called
now
upon to
pitching for
pitch.
the Astros, number 26, Derek Roberts.
Stepping up now, Matt Olson starting things for his side in
Leading
the
off
ninth as they
for the
face
Red
the
Sox,
improbable odds
the
of
designated
trying
hitter,
to come back in this
Matt
one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this
Olson.
point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
No, that's
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Be the start. It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The first baseman, number 33.
5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Greg Bird. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sierra is there. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Maxwell Belliard.
So striding forward now, Maxwell Belliard. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Altuve is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The right fielder, number 18, Scott Hara.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Hara. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Houston trailed 2-1 in this postseason series. Ben Lively pitches well enough to get the W. Dylan Bundy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
MLB Network's coverage of